David Goggins runs 100 miles on broken legs, and manifestation gurus say, just believe. Now, both are half right. And so that's why I fused them both into a 3 step system that works every time. It's not magic, I mean, it kind of is, it works. But it's also not just hard work and grind and donkey work alone. It's faith plus desire. Okay? So let's go. First, we'll talk about step one, which is to build bulletproof faith in yourself. So here are the levels. Okay? First level is कि हो सकता है, it's possible. It's cool, but it's weak. Okay? The next level is I know I can do it. That's stronger. And the third step is I know for a fact I will do it. That's dangerous. And there is another level above this, which many people don't touch. And this is what changes everything. I have already done it in my mind. That's God mode, okay? So how do you reach the two tools to reach that final top stage? First one, now there are many techniques, okay? I'll just talk about some very simple ones. Shout out to this book named The Little Book That Makes Your Dreams Come True. It works. ऐसा book का नाम है. Check it out. Firstly, night visualization. 5 minutes before bed. Like, don't just see your goal, live it. You know, smell the leather of that new office chair. Visualize that cap. If you wanna join the army, how it will feel. Hear that ping of that wire transfer. Feel that medal around your neck. You need to feel. Feeling is the secret. Okay. I have a book named Feeling is the Secret. It's somewhere only. Neville Goddard. It works very good. So yeah, another method which you can use alongside this is subconscious reprogramming. Now, while you sleep, your brain sorts out the day. Okay. So you need to feed it the win on repeat. कि already हो गया है. So इससे क्या होता है हमारे ब्रेन का जो गोल स्ट्राइविंग मैकेनिज्म है, which I learned about in this book called Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. He talks about this very scientifically. Okay, so we have a goal striving mechanism in our brain which works more with images and feelings than just statements, because we keep making so many statements every single day. So when you do these two things of feeling and constantly making yourself believe you already have it by using affirmations and reading them each and every single night before you sleep and when you wake up and one time during the day, keep doing this. Okay, so half of your work is fucking done before breakfast. Okay, life doesn't argue with the mind that's already decided. Okay, now we're gonna go to step 2. Now if you do step 1, chances are you'll already get what you want, even though it sounds a little silly, but it works. Step 2 is to desire so intensely that it scares you. Now, David Goggins didn't lose, those 100 pounds because, he wanted to by itself. He needed to. You should have a strong why. Okay. If most people who clear trainings in special forces and even the various officer training academies, they have a strong why. It's more than just that desire to don the uniform. It's usually something deeper. There's something associated with it. Many a times they can't even explain it. So ask yourself, why? What's my why? Why do I need this? It shouldn't be it's nice to have. I don't blame you if it's that way, or it would be cool. So yeah, next step is write write down your why if you want, but just remember it, whatever it is. So that way, when things go south and you feel lazy, in the back of your head, you have that, okay, जितने ज़्यादा आपके whys है, उतना आपके लिए अच्छा है. So, you know, that way, when you do these things together, you kind of burn that shit into your subconscious mind. And so, desire kills procrastination, okay? It turns those 4 a.m. alarms into excitement. It makes, you know, it kills failure. The last step is the becoming part, the action. So, before you can be, you must become. I talk about this quote a lot. Before you can be anything in life, you have to become that. So, change your self image today. Let's say you want to run 10 kilometers comfortably, which was my goal originally when I started from a couch potato. So you talk like the person who already has it. You dress like that person. Okay, forget the 10 kilometers. Let's give a bigger goal here. Let's say you want to be a really successful entrepreneur. So you talk like that person who already has that good business. You dress like that person. You walk like that person. You live your life, especially when you're alone by that person. You should have that self talk in your head. So much key, it becomes a damn memory in your head when you think about it in retrospect in the future. So, you know, this is just another step that we are adding in from the little book that makes your dreams come true, and a few other manuals on, manifestation. The next step is you take inspired action daily. When you do these things, kahi na kahi, now this is the weird part, you start to get gut instincts, gut feelings कि अभी मुझे ये करना चाहिए, अभी मुझे वो करना चाहिए. आपको जब एक gut feeling आएगी कि मुझे I think ये करना चाहिए, do it, listen to it, okay? Take inspired action daily. At least one small step towards that. So not just busy work, not hustle porn. One move that scares you, even if it scares you, that's fine. One call, one rep, one page. When I wanted to start reading books, I started off reading one page a day, and then next thing you know, I've completed like 70 books or some shit. Haven't counted. So ask yourself this: what would that version of myself, जिसके पास already a goal है, do right now? What would that version of myself who already has this do right now? You do that. Okay. So yeah, you review this shit nightly. Okay. Your affirmation. Write down an affirmation. Ki, I have so and so. So be very specific and write it down. And make sure you read it as much as possible. The more you read it now and you feel ki I have this, your mind believes it and it makes things happen in your favor. So a simple way to explain is faith logs the target and desire loads the gun. So this little book that makes your dreams come true and a lot of fucking hard work and action pulls the trigger. Okay. So system recap before I end this little thing is to build faith, you visualize, you feel, you affirm and you reprogram your mind. उसके बहुत तरीके हैं, वो खुद देखो आप. Second step is your desire. You write down your why. You romanticize the journey. I don't care how gruesome it is, how fucked up it is, whatever you want to do, and how dangerous it is, you romanticize it. Okay. Look at it like a beautiful story that you will be living through. So, third step is action. Action is also divided into two parts. One action is you do as the reprogramming ka thing, exercise, which is to fool your brain and believe. And the second is inspired action, which is smart work, not hard work. Okay. And yeah, this is like the system I've used, I mean, for most of my goals in life. I don't like to talk about all of that stuff, but I would say, yes.